We maintain all of the traffic-related infrastructure. So whether that's signals, signs and markings, or streetlights, our groups are totally responsible for any proactive or response needed maintenance that comes up. The signs and marking groups, they're responsible to maintain 50,000 regulatory signs in the city. Meaning if that's a stop sign, yield sign, no parking sign, street sweep sign, they're responsible for the maintenance of all that. And then they also handle all the markings on the street. Right turn arrow, left turn arrow, stop bar, yield bar, crosswalks. They make sure that those are all refreshed, looking good, and are usable to the public. We have the city broken down into grids. So we typically try to drive the grids regularly to see what infrastructure, what signs are missing. Once they've done that, they'll coordinate their replacement of the signs with the grids that they're driving. So they'll come up with a route. So in their normal course of driving around, looking at the infrastructure, they're also putting up the missing signs that they noticed were down and needed to go up. When we have an existing sign out there, we actually have what's called a retroreflectivity program. We shoot every single sign and it gives us a reading on that sign. That reading tells us, A, does the sign need to replace now? If not, it gives us a gauge on should we come back and measure the life of that sign in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, etc. Then we log that into a database and annually we run a report and it tells us these are the signs you need to go out and retest. If that sign needs to be replaced, we'll go ahead and replace it at that time. We actually do all the markings in the spring and summer months. The reason for that is they're made out of a material called thermoplastic, which requires 50 degrees and rising for us to put that material down on the street. Some of our stuff is paint, but the majority of our markings, though, is thermoplastic. It's almost like a rubbery type material that you set a stencil down that acts like a mold, and you let that sit for 30, 45 seconds in warm weather, and it leaves a nice thick marking there that will end up lasting. Paint only lasts anywhere from 1 to 3 years, but with thermoplastic, you're somewhere between 3 and 7 years. So it's about double the cost, but you're getting 2 to 3 times the life out of the thermoplastic. We have about 19,000 streetlights in the city. We purchased those from Edison. We converted them to all LED, so they're no longer high pressure sodium lighting. And we do anything from fixing outages, fixing the photocells, fixing wiring. We're gonna replace all the photocells, and it's a newer photocell that plugs in, but it also has 360-degree camera capability, so all of our streetlights will be able to film the public right-of-way at all times. Then if we had an incident that we wanted to check up on, hey, we had a car accident in the right-of-way that took out a streetlight, but it was a hit and run, and we want to be able to bill that individual's insurance. They can go back, pull the film for that time frame, send it over to us, and then we can watch through it and go, oh, there's the license plate. Okay, let's go get that guy's insurance. We maintain all the lights on Lancaster Boulevard, which are a different decorative style light. We're in the process of converting that to LED right now. And then we maintain some of the parking lot lighting at some of our park and ride. We maintain all of the signals within the city limits. We have 141 traffic signals in our city. Normally with a signal, we like to get out to it annually and do preventative maintenance. So we'll go through the full signal, paint any of the faded heads, change out any light bulbs that need to be changed out, look at condition of wiring, condition of PED push buttons, the condition of the cabinet, check the computer system that's in there, make sure that it's operating the way that it should and there's no issues with that. In addition to that, we also respond to any resident complaints or any issues that are reported to us from sheriff, fire, anyone on that infrastructure. Our signals in our core are all tied together via fiber optic line. So we have a fiber optic network that connects all of the signals together, and then it brings it into a system that we call Max View, where we can pull it up on the monitor and look at all of our signals at any given time. And at 12 locations, we actually have CCTV cameras where we can look and pan around and see what's going on at that signal. Our city operates through a bunch of coordinated corridors. So in general, traffic volumes are higher in the east-west direction, so our signal timing is coordinated in the east-west direction to get people to the freeway as quickly as possible. The one exception to that is 10th Street West. It is coordinated in the north-southbound direction because it has a higher volume of traffic in that direction versus the cross streets that cross it. Our group is a tight group. We have a really good group of guys. They do a really good job at working together, communicating up, down. Things are pretty good in our group.